thought I would do a quick video because obviously I've done some videos but I haven't done a video about how I got pregnant or anything like that. So I thought I would do a quick video. I thought I was coming on my period. I was meant to come on my period on the 25th of April, which was a Friday. But I didn't come on and I have irregular periods, so I thought nothing of it. I thought, oh, I'm being sick, I had a drink of alcohol, so I thought nothing of it. I was still doing everything normal, but I just kept being sick. I wasn't feeling right. I just felt really dodgy. And I thought, oh, nothing of it. So I thought I'll just go and rang my mum. She said, go and get a test. I thought, oh, it's going to say I'm not, I thought I wasn't worried about it. So I just went, bought a test, I bought a cheap test, I think it was from Wilkinson's. And so I went to my course, which was I used to do an English course at Evolve, which is this place where you can do like extra courses and stuff. So I literally did that, went to the toilet, did the test, shoved it in my bag. So I didn't think much of it. I just thought I had to go because at the time I was signing on, so I had to go to the job centre. And I thought on the way there was a bin. I thought I'll just throw it in the bin. I thought nothing of it. So I looked at it and I thought, oh. And then I just thought, hang on. And I looked at it twice and I was like, it says, you are? And I was like, surely not. That can't be right, I thought it's probably just the test has gone wrong or something. So I walked all up. I thought, quickly go and get another test, but a better one from like Superdrug. And I only did it in the public toilet, and it says I was. So I walked to the job centre, and I think I didn't have to be in there for a little bit of time, so I tried ringing Richard, which is my partner, and didn't get no answer. Couldn't get hold of him at all. So I was a little bit panicking. I was like, oh, I just felt really nervous. So I rang my dad up because he was the only one that was at home. My mum was at work. Explained to him what had happened, or what was going on. He was really shocked, really happy. Said, don't worry about it. Go and get a clear blue test, or go and do some more tests. So I thought, okay. So I had a chat with him, went and signed on. And then obviously, I think after I rang Richard up, said I've got some news. I'm pregnant, and I think that's how, I can't remember. I think it was on the phone or I did it in person. But then he was already in town with his mum, and I went and got some more tests, and they all said I was. So total, I did about, I would say about probably 5 tests of the, the ones that are not that expensive. And I went and got some clear blue ones, which I got one in a pack, which I think was like £8. But then his mum had bought me the 2-pack one. She really wanted to make sure and see how far I've gone off was. So I was like, okay. So I did it, and I was like, not waiting for it to come up. It takes a bit of time to come up. And it said you are 1 to 2 weeks plus, which on the thing, if you look on the box, it says if you want 2 weeks plus, the doctor will put it as probably like 4 to 5 weeks or something stupid like that. I'm not quite sure. So I was like, right. And then I was told to do another test the next day, and I did it, and it didn't come up. It just was blank. It wasn't working. So I thought maybe the test had gone funny. So I left it a couple of days and was like, rang up the doctor, booked a doctor's appointment, did another test, another sample, and literally said I was. And I was like, why did the other clear blue test say I wasn't? Didn't come up saying anything. So I went to the doctor, and he kept telling me weird dates, like gave me some pills because I kept being really sick in the morning and I was feeling horrible. And then obviously explained and he was telling me more, oh, well, you could be this date, you could be that, and I was getting a little frustrated, like, I'd like to know a particular date. And then a couple of, I think it was a week or something after that, or two, I went to my midwife, did the wee sample, did the filling out the paperwork and all that stuff. So I was like, kind of like, And then she was telling me, oh, that the baby could be due because I didn't know exactly when I was meant to come on my period, but I knew roughly when I was meant to come on because I worked it out. But she said, oh, that could be wrong. That it was meant to be due on the 26th of December. So that was Boxing Day, and I was really like, no, that's a bit, I wanted, So I did all that, and then I think it was last Thursday, 19th of June, I went and had my scan done, which in one of my other videos I showed you a scan picture, and that went all well. I had to have an internal scan as well because the baby wasn't sitting right and it was hiding and it kept kicking, so she couldn't get a proper accurate thing. So she did the internal scan, which is like the same thing they put on your stomach, but it's a long stick, and it goes up, and it was really uncomfortable. So, and then she told me that my baby is now due on the 31st of December, which is New Year's Eve, which is actually quite happy. I'm quite happy about that. So, and I was like, my mum was really happy about it. My mum said that my dad was crying because he was so happy about it. And I was just like, at least I know a date now and that. So the next scan I will have, I think, is for my gender 1. Obviously everyone's saying it's going to be a girl, but we think it's going to be a boy. But then obviously we don't know. Yeah, and we don't want to go for an early one because we think that doesn't always give an accurate thing. So I'm going to try and do some more videos updating. They're not going to be like everyday ones, but I'm going to try and do like once a week, or at certain times, because I just think it's more easier. And then obviously when we know the gender, I will announce that. But I think for this video, I think that's why I totally forgot. I meant to do a video before about how it happened, and I forgot. So that's it for now, and I will try and update you when I can.